Have you ever felt like your prayers are hitting the ceiling? Like everyone else is moving forward, but you're still stuck in the same place? You sometimes wonder if God skipped over you, forgot about your dreams, your needs, your name. If that's you, listen closely. This is not just a message. This is a prophetic reminder from the heart of God. God has not forgotten you. Waiting can be one of the most painful experiences in the life of a believer. It's not just the delay, it's the uncertainty. It's the long nights of prayer that seem unanswered. It's watching others walk into their blessings while you silently wonder, "What about me, Lord?" You're doing everything you can. You're praying. You're fasting. You're obeying the best way you know how. And yet nothing is shifting. That feeling of being unseen, of being overlooked, can weigh heavy. It begins to whisper lies. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe God is mad at me. Maybe this is just how my life will be. But let me pause right here and say something loud and clear. The enemy may be whispering delay, but God is declaring destiny. You are not invisible to God. Even when you feel forgotten by people, even when friends stop calling, even when opportunities pass you by, even when family doesn't understand, heaven has not lost sight of you. Isaiah 49:16 says, "See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are ever before me." Imagine that. Your name is literally carved into the hands of the Creator. Not penciled in, not written in disappearing ink. Engraved, etched permanently. Every prayer you've ever whispered, every tear you've cried when no one was around, every act of obedience that felt unnoticed, God saw it all. Let's be honest. Most of us want breakthrough now. We want healing now. We want the promotion, the spouse, the miracle right now. But God doesn't operate on our schedule. He operates on purpose. The delay isn't punishment, it's preparation. Think about Joseph. He had dreams of greatness at a young age. But before the palace came the pit, then prison. Years went by. Years of injustice, years of silence, years of feeling forgotten. But in one divine moment, everything changed. In a single day, he went from prisoner to prince. Because when God says it's your time, no prison, no person, no delay can stop it. You see, what looked like stagnation was actually cultivation. God was developing his character, training his heart, teaching him leadership, humility, and dependence. Let me give you a visual. Imagine a seed buried in the ground. It's dark. It's quiet. It's hidden. To the outside world, it looks like nothing is happening. But under the soil, the seed is cracking. Roots are forming. Growth is beginning. If you judged it by what's visible, you'd think it was dead. But under the surface, life is taking shape. This is your life right now. You're not buried. You're planted. And in due season, you will rise. Not just a little growth, but a full bloom. A harvest of purpose, beauty, and testimony. When it feels like heaven is silent, prayer becomes a lifeline. Not because prayer changes God's mind, but because prayer changes you. It strengthens your spirit. It grounds your emotions. It reminds you of truth. Luke 18 tells the story of a persistent widow. She kept asking. She didn't give up. And Jesus said, "Will not God bring about justice for his chosen ones who cry out to him day and night?" Keep crying out, even if it feels dry, even if the words are few, even if it feels like no one's listening. God is not ignoring you. He's bottling every tear. He's recording every prayer. He's watching your faithfulness. Instead of collapsing under the weight of delay, here's how to wait with strength. 1. Worship in the waiting. Praise confuses the enemy. Worship reminds your soul who's in control. Part 2. Speak God's promises aloud. Declare them over your life, even when you don't feel it. Faith isn't a feeling. It's a choice. And 3. Serve others. Sometimes breakthrough comes when you shift your focus from you to someone else. 4. Stay planted in the Word. The Bible isn't just a book, it's a survival kit. When you feel empty, fill up on truth. Don't let the silence make you think the author is done writing. God is still writing your story. What looks like the end is just the middle. Your testimony is being crafted line by line. You might be in chapter 7 thinking all hope is gone, but God already wrote chapter 12. And guess what? It ends in victory. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." God is not making it up as he goes. He's already seen the ending, and it's good. This entire message is not coincidence. You didn't just stumble onto this video. This was timed by heaven. God wanted you to hear this. I have not forgotten you. I am working behind the scenes. I am closer than you realize. I am perfecting all things concerning you. Keep trusting, keep walking, keep waiting, because your moment is coming. This is your prophetic reminder. Don't give up. Don't quit. Don't lose heart. Even if you feel small, God sees you. Even if your faith is shaky, God honors it. Even if your past is messy, God's grace is bigger. Let this be your daily declaration. I am not forgotten. I am seen. I am loved. God is working even when I can't see it. Stand on that. Speak it over your life. Let it echo through your soul every single morning. If this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who feels forgotten. Speak life into their storm. Before we close, let me ask you something and be honest with yourself as you reflect. Have you stopped praying because you feel like nothing is changing? Sometimes we grow weary. We think, why should I keep praying if God already knows what I want? But prayer isn't about informing God. It's about transforming you. It's about staying connected even in the silence. Have you compared your journey to others? Do you scroll through social media, see people getting married, having babies, buying homes, launching ministries, and feel like you've been left behind? Listen, God is not on social media time. He's not rushing your story to keep up with trends. Your journey is sacred, and it's unfolding at the pace of purpose, not pressure. Are you letting the delay redefine your identity? Have you started to believe that you're forgotten, unwanted, insignificant? That because you haven't arrived, you don't matter? Let me gently remind you, your worth is not defined by your progress. Your identity is anchored in Christ, not your current situation. Have you silenced your dreams? Maybe you once believed in big things. Maybe God showed you visions, gave you passions, lit a fire in you. But life wore you down. Delays discouraged you. Doors closed and now you've stopped dreaming? Resurrect those dreams. God gave them to you for a reason. And what He starts, He finishes. What if today is the turning point? What if this very moment is when things start to shift? Not because your circumstances change instantly, but because your perspective does. What if this is your line in the sand, the moment you say, I choose to believe again. I choose to hope again. I choose to wait well. Faith doesn't mean everything looks perfect. Faith means you trust even when it doesn't. So I'll leave you with this final question. If God showed up tomorrow and gave you exactly what you're praying for, would you be ready? Maybe the delay has been His grace. Maybe He's not withholding, it's just not time yet. Maybe the waiting has been building the strength you'll need to carry the weight of your answered prayer. So don't waste the wait. Use it. Let it grow you. Let it drive you closer to Him. Let it strip off the lies and the fear and the need to control. Take time today to reflect. Write down your questions. Talk to God like a friend. Ask Him, Lord, what are you doing in me while I wait? You might be surprised by the whisper that comes, because He's closer than you think, and His silence is not absence. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. You are loved. Now rise in that truth. Walk in the light. And if you're ready to stand in the light of God's promises, type this in the comments. God has not forgotten me. Then subscribe, like, and come back every week. Because here at What Light, the truth of God will always shine in the dark.